Thank God, sir, they see it for weekend for the ritual. I will other people make them fit it for me. Because now they do that. You know, not say they look at my what you going to tell them? Kaisama. What you going to tell them?
This is a sad one and a good one at the same time. A sad one in the sense that people hoard money in the most amazing ways. Yeah, you would think that people would just maybe deposit money in their bank account and leave it there instead of having to pile up these huge sums of Naira notes or legal tender. Not just Nigerians, everybody piles up money where they can find. You know, we have a lot of money from drug money, have a lot of dirty money, not physically dirty, but then corrupt money. And so these people are afraid of depositing this money in their bank account because, well, they feel that if they do so, their account will be flagged for as to why it has that amount of money in it. So they hoard it, they keep it, and just hoard it. So because of the new injunction by the Central Bank of Nigeria that all current legal tenders should begin to be returned to banks or all commercial banks, so that new ones will be issued back to customers. So there's no need to panic. Just deposit the money into your account. So the money is going to enter your account, and the bank is going to swap the notes and begin to distribute the new notes from the 15th. I'm sorry. This is sad. This is sad and good. Okay, there's a good side to this, and there's a very terrible and awkward side to this. In today's world, people are still hoarding cash. People are still keeping notes. See the video. See how dirty the money is. As though this money would have decayed if not that the Central Bank of Nigeria made a very wise decision to change the note. As you would see, these notes are supposed to be changed every 5 to 8 years, meaning it's supposed to be changed in every sitting president's regime. Let's say you have your 8 years in office. Before you leave, Naira notes should be changed so that people who are hoarding money will bring this money and put it back in the economy so the economy can grow instead of hoarding it for generations unborn. Please deposit money to your account, okay? Don't keep all this cash for years and years and years and then on end. Spend it. Let the money circulate within the economy and enter people's pockets, not just yours. So this is a good one. This is a good one. We applaud the Central Bank of Nigeria for this initiative. So a lot of monies are being to come out from all the holes that they were buried in because they need to be changed. If not, they're going to lose their value.
Customer came here today to deposit this money in my branch. This is how the money looks like. 5,000 Naira notes. He said it's 17 million. And he claims he's a madman. He said it's 18 million, but we've counted it as 17 million.
It's so shocking. When did they even announce a new Naira note? Nigerians have already made fake notes. Oh boy, our grace. Oh boy, our grace like this, powerful, over strong people. They have not even finished announcing that their new notes. We have already printed 18 million Naira in new legal tender that we don't even know about. So please, this video I want to caution, I want to advise, the new note would be released from December, or they'll be released in December. Please, it will be released in December. Any new Naira notes you see in this month of November now should be rejected. The new notes will be released, would be released and will begin circulation in the month of December. So please stay calm. And all of you who are still using the old notes like me, keep using them up until the 31st of January. They are still legal tender and still acceptable until the 31st of January next year. So we'll be fine. We'll be fine. There's no need to fret or to worry. But then this is a very nice one, well timed. It's a very timely one the economy is beginning to go through a lot of restructuring, and our new note is going to help boost the economy big time, big time. Kudos to the Central Bank of Nigeria. Kudos to the president for signing this bill, and God bless Nigeria and God bless every one of us. Thank you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this special press briefing of the bank. We have called this gathering to inform relevant stakeholders and the general public of persisting concerns we are facing with the management of our current series of banknotes and currency in circulation, particularly those outside the banking system in Nigeria. As you all may be aware, currency management is a key function of the Central Bank of Nigeria, as enshrined in Section 2B of the CBN Act 2007. Indeed, the integrity of the local legal tender, the efficiency of its supply, as well as its efficacy in the conduct of monetary policies are some of the hallmarks of a great central bank. In recent times, however, currency management has faced several daunting challenges that have continued to grow in scale and sophistication, with attendant and unintended consequences for the integrity of both the CBN and the country. These challenges primarily include significant hoarding of banknotes by members of the public, with statistics showing that over 80% of currency in circulation are outside the vault of commercial banks, worsening shortage of clean and fit banknotes, with attendant negative perception of the CBN and increased risk to financial stability, increasing ease and risk of counterfeiting, evidenced by several security reports. Indeed, recent development in photographic technology and advancements in printing devices have made counterfeiting relatively easier. In recent years, the CBN has recorded significantly higher rates of counterfeiting, especially at higher denominations of 500 and 1,000 naira banknotes. Although global best practices is for central banks to redesign, reproduce, and circulate new local tender every 5 to 8 years, the Naira has not been redesigned in the last 20 years. On the basis of these trends, problems, and facts, and in line with Section 19, subsection A and B of the CBN Act 2007, the management of the CBN sought and obtained approval of the President Muhammadu Buhari to redesign, reproduce, and circulate new series of banknotes at 100, 200, 500, and 1,000 naira levels. In line with this approval, we have finalized arrangements for new currency to begin circulation from December 15, 2022. The new and existing currency shall remain legal tender and circulate together until January 31st, 2023, when the existing currency shall cease to be legal tender. Accordingly, all deposit money banks currently holding the existing denominations of currency may begin to return these notes back to the CBN effective immediately. The newly designed currency will be released to the banks in the order of first come, first served basis. Customers of banks are enjoined to begin paying into their bank account the existing currencies to enable them withdraw the new banknote once circulation begins in mid-December 2022. All banks are therefore expected to keep open their currency processing centers from Mondays to Saturdays as to accommodate all cash that will be returned by their customers. For the purpose of this transition from existing new notes, bank charges for deposits are hereby suspended. Bank charges for deposits are hereby suspended with immediate effect. Therefore, DMBS are to note that no bank customer shall bear any charges for cash returned or paid into their account. Members of the public are to please release note that the members of the public are to please note that the present notes remain legal tender and should not be rejected as a means of exchange for purchase of goods and services. We would like to use this opportunity to reassure the general public that the CBN would continue to monitor both the financial system in particular and the economy in general, and always act in good faith for the achievement of the bank's objectives and betterment of the country. Thank you for listening.